How's VR chat going? Go, 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 go. Bye, Biggie. Skills. Skills. Oh, there's shoes. I got shoes. Gilby, Gilby, Gilby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I mean anything. Come on, Gilby. You good. You good in my book. Do you want me to start my story over? What the hell? Gilby, why? Gilby, why? Oh shit! There's a lot of shoes here now. Okay. So, I was talking about... Okay. So, listen up. You're about to hear an interesting... It's not scary. You're about to hear a very interesting story, okay? So, I work with Archangel Gabriel. He is one of the... I don't even know. 9 archangels. I'm pretty sure it's 12. The 12 archangels. He is one of the main ones. And how it's all started, of why I started working with him, was because oh god, help. Yes. Okay. So okay. So how it all started was that I was getting possessed by spirits a lot. Last year, actually. This all happened last year. Like in the middle of COVID, I had a spiritual awakening, and that's when a lot of shit went down. So I don't do it. Damn it, I died. Okay. He is. Okay, so let's just admire the shoes for a bit. Let's go back in time. So there was a point where I was helping spirits, and what I used to do was to help them, I would accept their spirit into my body, and I would get like possessed, but only in my sleep. So I would see their memories. I could watch them. I could experience their death again, on what happened to them, and I'll have a better understanding and better connection with the spirits that way. This was a thing because I'm supposed to help spirits move on. Gilby, you know this. I help spirits move on. So that's what I used to do. However, I didn't know better, and there was this one point where I did let a spirit inside, but he wasn't a good spirit. He didn't want to move on. He just wanted to possess me. So I had to spend a night, like it was a full moon. I drew shit on my hands to kick him out of my body. I was crying, I was weeping, I was scared because I thought I was going to be possessed forever. So I did all of that, and later on, I want to say later on that week maybe, I then found out by my higher self or someone, I found out from one of my spiritual counsels that I had to do, I got contacted by Kane, who is who is a Hawaiian deity. And Kane is basically he is the god of fresh water, and I work with Kanaloa and Haumea. Kanaloa is another Hawaiian deity, and he is the god of the underworld and the ocean, and Haumea is the goddess of the earth, like compare her to like Mother Earth. So I work with them. And so Kane came about, And he came to me warning. I ignored him, of course, but he came to me later on and he warned me, hey, you're gonna get possessed by this really powerful spirit entity, and I'm here to tell you, you have to do something. I'll go farther away. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So Gilbert is committed to this story. He is all into this story. Okay, you two. Alright, where did I leave off? Okay, so Kana told me I had to do something about it, something permanent, because if I get possessed by this entity, I won't be able to get him out of my body. I would be possessed forever, basically. And so I was scared, and I had to figure out a permanent thing. And my like due date, like before this entity comes into my life, was at the end of November. So I had to do this before the end of November, and it was like mid-October. So it's like it's almost been a year now. Maybe it has been a year, but so let's go. Okay, so I had to figure out a plan to make sure that I don't get possessed. So what I was doing is I was looking up, I was researching stuff, and the thing that I came to discover is that I had to get a tattoo. So I need to figure out like what tattoo I should get for it. And I found out that the best thing that I should get tattooed of is Archangel Gabriel. However, what represented Archangel Gabriel is a 9-pointed star. But I didn't want to get just a 9-pointed star on my body. I thought it had no meaning behind it, and I just didn't want a tattoo just to get a tattoo. I wanted to have a meaning behind my tattoo because this is my first ever tattoo, and I don't want it just to get it for funsies. Well, it was to protect me, but it had to have a meaning behind it for me. So I ended up calling Archangel Gabriel to get his approval to see if I can get the tattoo of him on me and if he would work with me, because basically I'm getting a contract. We're forming a contract with each other that he can protect me from spirits possessing, be able to possess me again. With my contract to him, it will never happen. It will never be a thing. And this is a life contract for this lifetime, and it will be permanent on my body. So I ended up just... I'll tell you later, hun. It's also been a year. I know how to call deities. I know how to do it, but I kind of forget how to do archangels. Maybe I'll think more about it later. Maybe I'll remember it later. So I was doing all of that, and I figured that I should probably okay. I should probably make it personal. So I have Hawaiian deities that are connected to me, and the Hawaiian deities are shark and a gecko. So I wanted to get a shark and a gecko with my tattoo and incorporate it somehow. So what I ended up doing, like, just cut it short, what I ended up doing is that I got a tattoo of a shark on my back, and the shark is placed, the heart of the shark is placed on my back, and it's like directed towards my own heart. So we're tying a lot to the heart chakra. And the star, the 9-pointed star that represents Archangel Gabriel, is over my heart chakra and the shark's heart chakra. And so we're just putting in these other elements inside. And my tattoo artist was incredible. He is an amazing being. And he ended up coloring my tattoo and making this beautiful art. And it really shows like all the elements. It had all 4 elements: fire, water, air, earth. And it really looked like the 9-pointed star that represents Archangel Gabriel looked like an island. And there was all the elements surrounding the island. And it was just incredible and beautiful. And it meant a lot to me. So because of that tattoo and because of my new contract with Archangel Gabriel, I never got possessed again. Even with spirits that I helped, they couldn't enter into my body anymore. So I needed to find a new way to help these spirits.